Alright, so this is another series of Cisco networking in packet tracer. In this packet tracer short video, we are going to make a short topology and how we can configure a PC and routers. It's like a basic topology. We are going to do this short lab. So I'll take this IP address, for example, 192.168.10.0/24. This is like a sample, a random IP address I have just taken. And since we have taken /24, I'm going to assign an IP address to PC. So that's the goal, how you can assign IP address to the PC. As you can see my screen, 192.168.10.100 we are going to assign to the PC, and router we are going to assign 192.168.10.1. and also the PC need have a default gateway. I'm going to shorten like a DG, like a default gateway, 192.168.10.1. okay, so those are the basic information you needed, but this lab short video, all you need to know how to play around Cisco packet tracer. So I'll take a Cisco, like a not a Cisco, generic PC, as you can see, and if I go route switch, and I will take 2960 Cisco layer 2 switch, and the router I'll take 2900 series router. So now you need to connect. So before you connect, let's give a PC name like a student. You can give any name you want, but this is like a very basic simple topology, and then we say RTR, that's the router. So we are going to make a connection. Before we make a connection, if you double click on the router, and you will see that if you can zoom out, like if you want to see what is inside, what is to physically look like this router, and zoom in. And also if you drag and drop, it's, as you can see, there's a lot of option, right? So you can drag and drop if you need an additional module to, like, additional interface card for the router, but you cannot drag and drop directly. There's a power button inside my mouse. So if you zoom in, let me drag it, and you see there's a power. You have to turn it off and on. You have to turn it off to attach additional line card or additional interface cards for Cisco switches. Okay, so as you can see, this has been started. So what I'm going to go, I am going to go, for example, we have a gig 00 VLAN database interface, all the routing protocols. So as you can see the CLI, so I'm going to cross it out. So let's connect, right? So I'll take a straight through cable from PC, fast Ethernet 0, okay, and I'll connect it to switch fast Ethernet 01. I'll take cable again, I'll take gig 00, and the switch I'm going to take gig 01. So this is basic connectivity, right? So once you connect this PC, so I'm going to then double click, or I'll go to first PC before we go to the router, and I'll assign this IP address. So let's go over here in the PC. Once you come in the PC, you'll see the whole bunch of option, physical configured. You need to click desktop, IP configuration, dial-up, terminal, the command prompt, and also other option. If you want, you can convert this PC. So many different option, but we need it right now for in order to complete this lab IP configuration. Click on here, and once you come IP configuration, there's a two option, DHCP or static. As of right now, we will learn how to assign IP address statically, that means manually. So I'm assigning 192.168.10.100, as you can see, based on our plan. And the subnet mask, it choose default automatically based on /24, but we'll see the subnetting in upcoming lecture. And the default gate will be 192.168.10. It's a little bit typo, so I'll say this little bit typo, 10.1, and that's the basic information we needed right now. So I'll cross it out, and before you see that, I'm going to click on command prompt, and let's verify, make sure we do have IP address that we have assigned. So if you type IP config, as you can see, .100 and the default gateway, I'll cross it out, and let's go back to the router. So before we go to the router, based on our plan, we're going to assign 192.168.10.1, right? So as soon as Cisco router boots up for first time, as you can see, it's a press enter to get started. I'll press enter. This is like a read only mode, okay? So I have to say enable in order to get to write only mode. So this is a write only mode. if you think about 3 level of permission, read, write, execute from the Linux class or Windows class, if you put shift question mark, as you can see highlighted area, it will tells you all the available command that this router has. I'll say clear. It's not taking because the reason it's not taking the DNS name is not there, but I'll say show IP interface, use tab in your keyboard is automatically complete for you, and put shift question mark. You see the question mark highlighted one? So this CR character return means you don't have any other command, you cannot type it, so you have to hit enter. Once you do that, you see that I do have a router interface. There's a 3 interface, right? So we are in the read-only mode, so now I have to go execute or privilege mode in the Cisco router. I have to say configure terminal, use tab. Once you use tab, your life will be super easy, okay? Because tab is going to be automatically complete for you if you don't know. So let's go to the router interface and let's see what's the interface he has it. So gig 00, right? So this is the 00 we are going to assign IP address. So how are we going to do? First of all, we have to go, we are in the config tree, we have to say interface, and then if you use like shift question mark, it will tells you what other information available. You see that I have put the tab question mark, and as you can see I need a gig Ethernet because my interface available is gig. So I'll say gig Ethernet, and if you put shift question mark again, it will tell you okay, you can assign number from 1 to 9, but we do have a 0/0, right? So I'll take this 0/0, it's like exactly whatever in the router. Hit enter, and I'll put right here shift question mark again, and you see that I need IP address. So I'll choose the option IP. Okay, you need to practice a lot in order to become second nature. I'll put Control C to go back to their IP, and then I'll put shift question mark again, and we need an address, right? So I'll type IP address and shift question mark again, and as you can see we see an IP address. I'll put the IP address based on our plan, and I'll put shift question mark again like a subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and I'll put shift question mark again. Now it's a character return, that means I don't have any more character. I have to assign, hit enter, and I'll say no shutdown. That's the way you bring it up Cisco interface. As soon as put the no shutdown, it will be green. So as soon as it's green, now I'll put enter to go back to the write only mode. So show IP interface brief, enter, and you see that I do have IP address and is up because after no shutdown is up. So I'll go to the PC and I'll try to ping the default gateway. So from PC type default gateway 192.168.10.1. the first ping is going to fail because of the ARP address resolution protocol, because it will take times to resolve, and after that as you can see that the ping is reply from PC to router. So this is like a very basic lab you to be familiar with in the Cisco packet tracer. I'll recommend open your packet tracer, make your own topology like that, and practice exactly like that. So more you practice, the more it becomes second nature, all this command line that you see.